The Rolls-Royce Ultrafan is set to be the biggest engine aviation has ever seen. Having started work on the first demonstrator earlier this year, Rolls-Royce is fast approaching the first ground tests of this high-technology, low-emissions power plant. Recently, Chief Engineer of the Ultrafan's development notes that ground testing would begin early next year. Earlier in 2021, Rolls-Royce announced the official opening of its huge engine testbed plant in Derby, UK. Speaking at our recent Future Flying Forum, Andrew Gear, Chief Engineer of Ultrafan Product Development, updated us on the programme's progress. In 2021, in Derby, we've got a real focus on production of the first Ultrafan demonstrator engine. The first vehicle is a whole new engine type that brings together a wide range of new technologies. It's been a really important year for the whole team as the engine moves into its build phase. The Ultrafan combines a number of challenging new technologies. For example, a power gearbox that produces 64 megawatts of transformed power, working with two carbon composite fan blade systems. It also has a super high energy intensity core system within the engine. These technologies are set to be proven with ground testing next year. Early in 2022, the engine will move to test. The engine will prove the technologies alone and in combination are capable of producing an engine that burns 25% less fuel than our first-generation Trent engines which are still in service today. It'll also show that we can produce far lower emissions from the same thrust class of engine that's in service today. All in all, a really important step forward on improvement of the gas turbine. The improvements being brought to market by the Ultrafan is one theme being addressed by Rolls-Royce to tackle climate change. The engine will run on 100% sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, from the outset, and has been engineered to produce fewer emissions in all respects, not just carbon dioxide, but also nitrogen oxides, particulates, and noise as well. To pursue ground testing in 2022, Rolls-Royce created a facility it calls Demo Works. This purpose-built facility brings together all the team, tools and equipment required to create something as complex as the Ultrafan. It's the first time Rolls-Royce has had all the component parts for a new engine assembled under one roof. With an engine as huge as the Ultrafan, a huge testing area is required. It's capable of moving an enormous amount of air at a time and needs a significant intake area to deal with that air movement. As such, Rolls-Royce has built Testbed 80, which Gear says is the largest and smartest aerospace testbed in the world. Ultrafan will undergo its first test using 100% SAF, something Rolls-Royce considers crucial for tackling CO2 reduction. Indeed, the firm is committed to undertaking 100% SAF demonstrations on all its current engine types before the end of 2023. The Trent 1000, in service on the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, has already undergone 100% SAF fuel operations on Rolls-Royce's flying testbed. Ultrafan is more than a gigantic engine. The technologies demonstrated on this groundbreaking new power plant may well end up as components of other, smaller Rolls-Royce engines, helping to pave the way to cleaner, lower emissions flying. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles and a podcast every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you go.